How's the pre-fish?
Yeah. Alright. Pre-fish. Normal. Confused. How you want to do this?
Alrighty, so introduce yourself.
G'day, Kris Hickson here, one of the Daiwa Pro staff or Pro tournament anglers. I've been fishing the BREAM bass tournaments for just over 20 years now, I think, and I've been with Daiwa through at least 20 of those. I think Brad Sissons from Daiwa first contacted me when I was about 18 years old. I got on the Daiwa Pro team and I've been there ever since, haven't missed a beat. I really enjoy being part of the Daiwa team. It gives me the opportunity to fish places like Sydney Harbour, where we are at the moment, fish all the tournaments that I need to do, and be confident that I've got the support from those guys to be there as well. I don't just brim fish, and to be honest, I only brim fish really in tournaments these days and when we're sort of helping design some lures, but I do like fishing for pretty much everything else there is. So I've got an offshore boat that we fish offshore sometimes. I love walking the creeks for bass, the mountains for trout, over the New England for cod. Pretty much if it swims, I like to chase it. So, and the good thing about being one of the Daiwa anglers is I get to try all the really cool new gear for all those species there is. So yeah, it's a great adventure, and it's been a great 20 years being with Daiwa.
No sandbars in the harbour, son.
Alrighty, so I've just finished the pre-fish for the BREAM Australian Open for 2025. It was a little bit of a slow start this morning. I didn't get on the water till about 7:30. We've just finished another tournament on the Hawkesbury River. So I was a bit knocked up, took it easy, had a coffee. And the way I like to approach probably most pre-fishes is to find as much as I can on the day without catching too many fish. So I always say every one that you catch on practice day is one you definitely won't get in the tournament. So I pre-fish a lot with my eyes. Sydney Harbour's great because it's really clear. I can do a lot of miles on the electric, look at a lot of things, and you can visually see the fish. And on added bonus to that now, we have the live scope as well, or live sonar. So what we can't see with our eyes, I can use to sort of poke around with that and get a bit of a gauge on what's under and around the structure. So I started down east and worked my way back to the ramp today, predominantly trying to find areas that I can catch numbers of fish as backup. So I've been fishing in Sydney Harbour for say 20 years in tournaments, once or twice a year. I know the place pretty well. I generally don't catch big fish in the same area twice in this place for some reason, so I do need to find some backup. So yeah, trying to find areas that I can get numbers of fish, but preferably good fish too. So the Australian Opens, it's a little bit different to a lot of tournaments. You're fishing by yourself, but it's over 3 days as well. So you really need a lot of fish to get you through those 3 days. And the other side of the harbour, it can be really fickle. So you have to be in the right part of the harbour at the right time when those fish fire. So today, a lot of looking around, saw a lot of fish, really struggled to catch those fish. The tides aren't optimal, the weather was pretty clear today, and they just, for me, didn't seem like they wanted to bite. So aside from that, it was a pretty successful pre-fish. I did find a few little areas that I hope will play over the next few days on top of things that I generally would fish anyway. We just have to consolidate on that and figure out where we're going to go on which day, and yeah, hopefully no one is in the road in the process.
Welcome to the briefing for our 2025 Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. This is our pinnacle BREAM event on the calendar for the year. It's you alone out there for 3 days getting the job done. It's a test on you, your boats, your gear. Good luck out there, hey? We always have lots of breakdowns and gear fails and everything over the Open, so I wish you all the best of luck over the next 3 days.
We've ended up bailing up Kris Hickson here, Daiwa Pro Angler, mate. You've got Ron on board as well.
We do.
Doing a pursuit series. Are you looking forward to going out for these couple of days? You did win quite a few years ago. Is it going to happen this year for you?
I don't know, I haven't got Brett on the boat filming this time, so the bad luck should be gone. Maybe I'll have a bit better time of it, but mate, it's the Open. It's the hardest one to win there is. I think I won the first individual one a long time ago, and I haven't won since, so just hoping that it all comes together. So it's the weather's looking good, the tides and everything aren't optimal for how I like to fish the harbour, so it is going to be a bit of a challenge for me, but I like that.
Yeah, no, it's what the Open's about. It's challenging the angler, challenging conditions and everything like that, even though this year it's bloody beautiful. But is the change of season, is that something you obviously take into account, going from summer into autumn, things are cooling down, is the fish moving around a bit?
Yeah, we've had a fair bit of rain. I know the harbour doesn't look it, but there has been quite a lot of rain. It is a transition time of year, so the fish aren't really settled in, but that can be good, because when you do find those aggregations, you can really make hay. If you find those right areas, you can really pound those fish. So it's just one of those things. It's a big harbour. They don't act like a lot of the other estuaries. There's no headwater as such, so it's not like all the fish go to one end of the river, one end of the harbour at once. They could spawn all the way up here if they wanted to. So yeah, you just got to put the time in, find it. I like to fish this pretty quick. I run and gun a lot in the harbour and just fish a lot of areas fairly quickly. And once you find the right spot, knuckle down and run away.
Yeah, nice. Well, good luck, mate. Get after it, and we'll see you when you get back.
Cheers, mate.
Lots of anglers say this is their favourite event of the year. The Daiwa BREAM Australian Open is prestigious. It's on an iconic waterway, Sydney Harbour. What other places can you see the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House on your way to work? Who's going to do well today? It's the angler that's done the most preparation.
It's always a bit nerve-wracking at the start. You just hope that all your plan's going to come together and the first couple of areas are going to pay off. I always find it kind of important to get a half-decent start. If you don't catch them, or start catching something at least, even smaller fish early, you can tend to get a bit rattled and chasing your tail. So hence the reason I've come here. Hopefully it's easy enough to get a couple of fish, although it's not optimal timing, but there's plenty of other areas to fish close by, so I won't waste too much time on each bit. I did a drive-by on this yesterday with the high sun, just so I could have a look, and there was not a big pack, but there was multiple bream on pretty much all of these. But that was pretty late in the day, or late in the morning at least. I feel that every time I've done well at this spot, it has been late, so we'll probably only do a couple of these boats, push out, see if there's any on the moored boats, and then we'll shift, I think. Oh, another one's with him. Come on. Something. Mini bream. That's not the one that grabbed it the first time. All right, let's get a decent one. Yep. Barra bream, jumping. Oop. First one gonna go in the tank. Prawn did the job. That was the cast, but the first cast was horrible. What do we got? 26 and a half fork. Worst thing is when you're not catching them, well, you should know they're watching, eh? They're in there, 100% they're there. It's too early to be doing this. Nah, we move. We move. These are long shots, like catch one every 10 trips in here, I reckon, but sometimes they're really big. Come on, eat it. I'm watching it. Let's try some other stuff. Oh, I killed my crab. Oh. what happens when you hit the pole. And they run away. Just watching that crab drop through them, and it's just like the odd one just flicks and turns and then just like quick glance, nah. There is absolutely crickets on those things, hey, nothing. Nothing on the anchor rope, nothing on the boat, nothing to be seen. So, let's get out of here. Just gonna grab that scoop link. Scrap of it, it'll do. There we go. Not real big, but it's better than I've been getting anyway. It's a good sign. 27.4. We'll deal with him after. So much bait under that, eh? It's ridiculous. He's cranky, that one too. He fought pretty good. Oh, that was a bite. Oh, so was that. Oh, dear. It's a better one. Get away from the motor. Oh. I was all in all sorts then. You can see that clump of weed there? All the drag and hit that. Pop. That sucks. That's a good fish too. Now, well, good sign. It's exactly how I expected things to happen in here. Let's go to work, I reckon. Better roll the sleeves up for these ones. Hey, micro bait, yeah. Excellent. Micro brim too. I'll take it right now. Oh, I just hit him on the head. Oh, didn't even run, he swam to it. We'll see how we go. So much rejection. There he is. Good one too. A tip wrap, not again. This happened last year. It can't happen again. Why? No drag. Bad. No shit. Just keep going. Got him. Tip wrap. And no line coming out. That's so annoying. Marginally better fish. Like, that's absolutely, if I've got it in my bag, I'll be disappointed, but it's acceptable if there's bigger ones. We're meant to do that estimator scoreboard, aren't we? We're meant to do that shortly. Pretty much all the fish that have been targeting this morning are residential packs. It just so happened that at the Zoo Wharf, or at the Taronga Wharf, there was a spawning pack there, but they were all little bucks, hey? There was nothing good there. Don't know what the deal was. Alrighty, so I've been fishing structure pretty much all morning for not a lot. I'm getting a lot of rejections, just not getting a lot of bites. Not feeling it at all. I want to go up west of the Harbour Bridge, but there's a spot here in deep water. It's 12 to 20 metres actually. It's a ledge that runs into the bank, and I just had a quick look on it yesterday because years and years ago I'd caught some brim here. And there was a pack and I did get a decent fish off it, so I thought I'm close by, we may as well come and have a go. If I get them, I'm probably going to have to vent these fish because it is really deep and they'll get a bit of barotrauma, so I'd prefer not to, but got to catch what you got to catch at the moment. Now I got to find them and then get my lure to them. Surely they're bream. Oh. No. He king hit that. Holy dooly. They went to the bottom, there's more there. Moving a lot. There he is. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Oh. Surely that's a bream. Oh. Just a typical no-run bite, hey? Just rattling it. They pick at the claw, they get one hook in, and then they don't like it, so they start shaking their head, shake it straight out. I did it again. Why are they eating like that? You can tell it's a bream straight away, eh? They come off the bottom and there's like, nope, and then the hook comes out. I quit. Those ones, they've beaten me. They've got a scale and everything that time. Look at that bream cheek scale. That close. I'm just hoping that a change in, like, part of the venue is going to be what switches it on, which happens quite often. Sometimes east will suck, up the river will go off its head. But sometimes it's just all not very good. And that's kind of what it feels like. It was the double team here last year. It was like prawn, crabby, and then when you had to sink it down, just a crab. If they're up, crabby. If they're under it a bit, the prawn. Oh, there's a penguin. What's going on, penguin? Looks like he's blind. Don't eat my thing. Okay, next. Not a roll, not a fish to be seen. Where do they go, eh? If you get one, it's out of there, somewhere. Oh, that's a good one. Get off the pole. Oh. Stop now. Quit it. Got it. That was a bit exciting. Told you that's where they live. Oh, yeah, he had a mate too. Fat. Finally. Waiting for that. Didn't want to pat that one. Didn't want to pat. That should be like the average. Right there, average fish. Uh-oh, kill the crab. Actually amazed I landed that. Good enough. Cool. Let's get him in the bin. Man, that was subtle as hell. Literally was just about to whip it off because I thought it was stuck on kelp. Yeah, so this worries me that you could, if people have been sitting up here grinding all day, you'll get a bag of that. You will, but you need all day to do it. Righto, so I just got the 4 fish. It's getting late in the day. Just came to a bit of an old hunting ground that's sort of decent low tide spot, pitching a crab at the poles, just to crank a crab, slowly floating it down the poles and hoping there's one sitting on the base of them. And I actually when I got that one, I was about to whip it because I thought I was stuck in the kelp. And then I felt the little pluck, had me all around the poles. He actually had a really nice mate with him too, so it'd be nice to be able to come back later on or tomorrow or the next day to catch him as well. But yeah, it's a grind. You just got to keep literally flicking at every one of these poles because these fish are not traveling an inch to eat. Tide's running in here. That's a good thing. A bit of tide's good. That was him. Half a bite. Super subtle. Boats moving around up this end of town. Meh. Nah. I catch a bigger one. That is ridiculous. Actually, I might have got bit just then. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Boy. As I was saying to a few people yesterday, it seemed like one of those days where even if you had big ones there, guarantee you the little one was the first one to get it every time, hey? Every time. Quite often it does that in Sydney Harbour. You'll just have a day where you hook one and then there'll just be big ones following it nearly every time. Bail arm wasn't clipped in properly. Finally get a bite and cook it. Wow. Good job. There he is. Didn't hold on for long enough. Just, even when you do get a bite, it's crappy. All right, next. Well, that hit. And is it in the water? We'll just play it where it lies. It was on there. Oh, what? Why? It's one of those days, hey. You throw up one that's like 30 odd and that eats it. I don't even know if he's still there. Don't. I'm going to measure it because I really need the last one. And I've thrown 3 or 4 out so far, so better put something in the tank. That's a bag. It's disgusting, but it's a bag. You saw it. You saw it. Oh, you. Ah, oh, maybe. Oh. It's hard to take, man. When you're casting at them and they are just brushing you completely, it is hard to take, eh? That thing was a kilo. Like, that was a proper one. I just don't know how to catch them. Another one up there, look at him. Actually, I do know how to catch, well, I don't. I'm gonna try something. Show yourself. Like being in high school again, getting rejected this much. They just spooked so fast. I hadn't even dragged it off that ramp there and that thing ran away. I've only got 3 pound on. Get out of that. Don't wreck me line, you jerk. Get out. Ah. Yeah, that'd be right. Half decent one right behind him. Oh, wow. Oh, not going to land at the moment of crack anyway. There's nowhere you can put that lure that isn't spooking them, hey? Like, that's another 800-900 was sitting there. Oh, he's come back. Oh, that's his mate. Oh, come on. You can watch them in there. The little ones are all hovering around it. And there's, big one's sitting back watching. Holy, look at that one. Sorry, coming down here. Oh, look at him under the dock there. Oh, scared him in the air. In the air. It was in the air, mate. Hadn't even landed. How do you catch them? If they're not on the structure and they're not eating that, I'll get nothing. Yeah, right. Take that, they said. You shut up. It's not even funny. Wow. That's some of the hardest harbour fishing I've had in a long time, I reckon. Especially when you're seeing them, like you're finding them and can't catch them. Keep going. Keep going. We go. Tiny. Quickly put him on the stick because he may be bigger than that really little one, but I doubt it. Yeah, same. Same. Why? Every time. So small. So small. I'm not very good at this today. That is a wrap. I'm back. I'm back.
Kris Hickson, have a chat with us, mate. You're out there filming one of the pursuit videos, mate.
We are.
And typically, if you have a crap day, you blame the cameraman and you say that, oh, Ronnie there is a bit of a donut maker. What happens? Today?
No, see, Brett's always bad luck because I normally hook them and lose them, but I just didn't even hook them today. I think I lost one actually hooked decent fish all day. It was just a massive grind for me. I think got the timing backwards, got everything wrong, and just couldn't put a hook in them.
Good work, mate. Well, that's good that you blame yourself, not Bretto. Bretto has taken himself out of the equation.
He has.
You'll probably still have 3 kilos, though.
No, not even close, mate.
Mate, 2.5.
Got one nice one in there, that's
nice
it.
One?
Yep.
And what Daiwa product did that big one eat?
I can't even remember. Oh, no, I got another crank crab. Definitely. The rest were all on bait junkie prawns, actually, the majority.
2.61. There you go.
I'll take it.
You're loving the bait junkie prawns at the moment,
aren't you? So good a bait. Love it here, especially in the harbour.
All right, there you go.
Cheers, mate.
So that's it for day one of the Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. Victoria's Mario Vukic leading with just under 3.5 kilos. And as we all know, that is par for this arena. The anglers tomorrow want to make the top 15 so they don't get cut for day 3.
Alrighty, that's a wrap on the first day of the 2025 BREAM Open, and what a tough day that was. That's, I think, one of the most frustrating days I've had in the harbour in quite a long time. Did feel a limit, which was good. It kind of didn't feel like it there for a while. I think it's good that I do know the harbour pretty well now, and I've got a lot of little tricks up my sleeve to pull that last fish, but man, it was tough. So looking at the scores, there was a couple of half decent bags. I don't think there was one bag over 4 kilos, which in this day and age is unheard of on the harbour. Something like 3.5 kilos is leading with only a couple over 3. So just under a kilo behind, which on the harbour, that's not a great deal to catch in 2 days, providing you get it right. So I was thinking I was going to be way down the order. It's not going to look too bad. Big rethink tonight. I'm going to flip it on its head tomorrow, take a swing, fish some stuff I didn't today, and yeah, tomorrow's another day. Hopefully we can find something better than we did this time. Alrighty, day 2 of the 2025 Daiwa BREAM Open. Sydney Harbour's looking glorious this morning. We've got a little bit of cloud in the sky, a little westerly blowing. It's meant to be a warm day. Very similar conditions to yesterday, which doesn't really bode well because it was damn hard. Struggled a bit yesterday, ended up with a bag, one half decent fish in there, but far from a good Sydney Harbour bag. So today we're going to flip it on its head, do a similar style, but maybe roll it backwards, see if we can chase the tide in a different way and maybe pin those fish at the right time. So fingers crossed. Got a bit of ground to make up, but I think we can do it if we have a good enough day.
Idling out cruise, off we go, boat number 10.
Thanks. Boost it through this bit a bit quicker. Get to where we saw him yesterday, I reckon. Fish. Little fella. Little fella. Plenty of them. Mini bream. So many mini bream. This is some of my favourite ways to fish, let me say. So it can be so frustrating, but it can be so good when you get it right. How? Still eating. Got that one. Yeah, keeper. That worked. Whoa. Still not a great fish, but I'll take him. Right, now, let's do that again. Oh, there's more there. Let's just catch them with that. There's like a technique that I've used at Lake Macquarie and places like Malakuta. When I can't get a bite, it's just generally it's a bigger bait too. Heavy weight, slam it down. It's nearly like a reaction to them. And just rip it off the bottom like you would for a flatty. That way, if they have got it in their mouth, you don't give them time to let it go. It's sort of just a big whip. One, it gives them a reaction, and two, if they've got it, you generally can hook them a bit better. Hopefully, that's a little something I've figured out. Got him in the chin. Little ones just everywhere on the sounder, eh? Just these things. Something. Doesn't feel like a bream. Valley, I think. You can see a bunch of these sitting out on the suspended out off the ledge there, so try and stay away from those ones. Something. Bream. Took a while, but I got one. Look at that. They're down there, eh? So many of them. Just got to hit them on the head. See, with a crab claw coming out of his pupper. So they're eating. Maybe I should throw a crab. Does that make sense? Whoop. It's a good stack of fish off this front ledge on the pressure point. Which leads to another 10 or 15, and hopefully they chew. Probably legal. Ferry's gonna run myself. I think he'd be legal, eh? Pick. That'll get him. That'll get him. It's funny how that pack, they sit up off that, whatever it is down there, and as soon as the boat goes near them, they drop back to the bottom and then start shifting around everywhere. Broke my reel. I'd say that's from one of those little wind knots I had earlier. It's annoying when you work that hard to get a good bite. You break it off. The same thing as yesterday, eh? Like the same thing. It's ridiculous. Here's a napper. That's a bream. There you go. Pack a bream on it. How cool would it be if they were massive? Let's see if I can't scare them with a crab. Damn it, stuff coming through. Ew. Oh, what is it? Why the brown? Oh, man. Yeah, it's the same colour as the crud it's on. There's that. That's fast and big. Oh, big Tyler. Oh, kingies. Crap. There goes that blade. You see him mooch through on a ball then, and it's just like chaos on the sounder, and my blade was in the middle of it. Got that one. Oh, she's a mate. Oh, you keep her actually. 3 days, this doesn't normally happen, eh? When you're getting this tiny ones, grabbing them before the big ones. Oh, I'm putting in here. Yeah. Wow, this could have been a mistake. Holy, it's clear. Do it. I think you did. His mate might have. One of them has. Oh, the smallest one. Are you serious? Look at the size of the thing swimming around deep in there. Look at him. That thing's 2 kilos. That's the biggest bream I've seen in so long, it's ridiculous. No way if that eats it, I stop that. It had it in its mouth in there. I thought something was just messing with it. Holy. That was did you see it? That thing was like prehistoric. Oh, I didn't think it was a bream to start with. I saw this massive mouth and head coming at it. Never. Unless it shook its head and came out, there was no way known to man I was stopping that. Not a chance. Oh, time to shift. Alrighty, we're down about the last 45 minutes, 50 minutes of fishing time. Just revisiting a spot that I got a couple of legals early in the day. I definitely don't want to be fishing here. I want to be chasing big ones, but only 4 in the bin. I've got to try something. Pretty much everything else I've been working on has failed so far. Yeah, we'll give it 10 minutes here. If I can't find them and they're not chewing, I'm just going to bounce around some boats and stuff and try and at least pull one more legal right at the death. Fingers crossed we don't have to. Something. Feels small. You know what? I reckon that might be legal. Gimme. Ow. Yeah, he's legal. Easy. Easy. That was a gem of a cast, that. Deserves it. Oh, decent one. Get up. Look at that big. Well, get rid of that proper micro one. You go. That one was so small, so tiny. I think I'm around the rope, maybe. Oh, I shouldn't have left up here. Upgrade? Maybe. Better check. Oh. That's not going to be worth it. My time's worth it. That's not worth it. On the rope. Get off. Oh, look at his mate. Oh, why is it always bigger? Catching a couple now. Too little too late, shoes. Too little too late. To be honest, that's probably all she wrote, because by the time I get into those docks, my time will be up. Yeah, I think we might call her. Yep, let's bounce.
As we know, day 2 is moving day at the Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. Jamie McEwen, he moved up today 2 bags over that 3 kilo mark, puts him in the lead around 400 grams clear of the incumbent champion, Daniel Bonacorso. As we all know, big moves happen on day 3. Will one of those 2 boys win it, or will someone do something special to take the title? All right, go get your bag, mate. You need 4.14 to take the lead. Did you have weighed here before in the harbour?
Yeah,
and,
not today.
That is not a 4 kilo bag there.
Not even close. Alrighty, that was a wrap for day 2 of the 2025 Daiwa BREAM Open, and what a grind that was. Probably one of the hardest days I've had on the harbour I thought yesterday was hard, today was another level of hard. So I just can't dial into any sort of pattern at all. Pretty much all my normal run, everything I normally do here or I have done for the last 10 years, just doesn't seem to be holding the fish it needs to. to be honest, probably bouncing around a little bit too much trying to find that and trying to make it happen, but that's just how I fish this place, and if that doesn't work, then I'm not going to do well. So did not think I was going to make the top 15 or 17 cut, but currently sitting in 11th, about 2 kilos behind the lead, so that's going to make it pretty tough to jump. But like, it's the Harbour, you can still have a good day and jump a long way. But the feeling definitely isn't there that that's going to happen tomorrow. So we're going to switch it on its head, do something completely different. We've got better tides, different weather. Hopefully that hurts what the other guys are doing, and hopefully I can find something sort of to pull us up a few ranks. So is another day tomorrow. We'll put the wet weather gear on. I think it's meant to be blowy and rainy. Go back, regroup, have a look and check the map and see where I feel like going, and re-rig, done.
Day 3 of the Open, and the weather is the talking point today. It's going to rain, it's going to blow, and hopefully it's going to make the fish bite. Someone is going to make a move that makes a difference.
Yeah, right. So start of day 3. A little bit of a change to plans. One of the guys' trial motor's having a bit of an issue, so we've fixed it and it's doing a few updates. And as always with updates, they take longer than expected. So it's we had to do it on my phone because it had the app on it, so he's got that on his boat at the moment. And we decided at the start, I'll wait for him to finish the updates and we'll just fish the boats right where we've started. And then once that's all done, I'll go and grab my phone, we'll move on and start our day pretty much. Start of that change coming, eh? You can feel it. All right, last day of the Open, we've got a bit of a change in weather. As you can see, there's a fair scud going through out at sea. The clear skies have disappeared for grey. With a bit more water this morning, bit of wind, I'm going to head east into the clear water, fish some washy areas and a few points while there's some tide up. Something I haven't done for the last couple of days because the conditions just haven't been right for it. The fish don't really seem like they're doing that early, but there's definitely going to be some residents in those areas pushed up overnight. So all we're going to do is just pick it apart. Hopefully we get the right bites. And then if that doesn't work, don't know. Just keep going. Feels like a wrasse. Isn't it a wrasse? It's like you get bit in the rough stuff, normally bream. If you get bit when it comes off the rough stuff, probably a wrasse. Harassing me. You like that one? I was hoping a little bit more, at least wind chop or something in here. Tide, it's not optimal, but I have fished a lot of this before and caught them, so. Oh, I'll put the rain suit on. I think it might be time for the rain suit. Missed it. I think it's foul hooked, but I'm not sure. Could be a good one. It's a bream anyway. Nah, just foul hooked. Cool. I missed one there. I thought I was bugging it up, but he came back. Little average fish. I'll take it to start. That bite right up on top of the rock then actually felt good. Oh, that looks... That looks no good. No. Why did I have to come in the top 15? If you're gonna suck, you might as well really suck and not have to fish in this. Oh man. Welcome to filming brim fishing. It's normally a gimme, eh? Wow. Good to see the weather changed their attitude. No. This is where we're going. Because that sucked. It's literally the same thing everywhere too. Doesn't matter where I go, same response. Like you're throwing at them for no bites whatsoever. Alrighty, we just bailed out of that far eastern spot. The wind was hectic. It was getting too rough. It was just nearly unfishable to fish it properly. These things are hard enough to catch at the moment without having to deal with that. So I've moved back west a little bit to a deep spot just to check. If we find them here, we can have a really good session. They've just got to turn up. As yet, they haven't. But it's pretty much going to be 1 or 2 more spots down here, and I'm just going to run up the river to try and fill a bag up, I think. It's a decent one. It's a real decent one. Don't fall off. No, not that big. I'll take him, but take him. Ah, you just gotta keep going with these things, hey. You do. It's like average Sydney Harbour fish. Pretty much what we should have been catching the last 2 days. Yeah, Mount Shushu. Cool. That's good. Just gotta do that 4 more times. Oh. That doesn't feel like a wrasse. That's a brim. Wasn't even a good cast. Maybe. Huh, will be. That's definitely going in today. I'll go around the corner into Booby Bay and have a go. For the fish. Go for the fish. They're meant to be a kilo, mate, not those little balls. So this weather is horrible. It is gross. Oh, there's a bite. What's that? Feels like a brim. Little brim. Little brim. Keeper. That's a keeper. Yeah, look at that. I mean, we'll have it that way when my whole hand's not covering it because it's that small. No love. No love. Right, we're out of here. We are out of here. Just gonna pick apart this little section in 10 minutes and then we'll shift again, I think. Oh, I thought it was bigger than that when I first got the bite. Maybe upgrade, maybe. I better check. Oh yeah, there's one tiny one actually. Look how just hooked he was, eh? Small upgrade. Just what I can see. Scrappers. Plenty of scrappers. Every time I cast into that stuff and feel a rattle, I'm just like expecting it to be good, hey? And they're just not. Not at all good. Holy. That one's real loaded. Oh, how did you miss that? I reckon that's what I think this is what the deal is up here that the other guys have been doing, is these wide boats. They're just stacked. I reckon these bream are getting ready to do their thing and they're just loading on these outside boats. So many bites just then. What happens when you miss the first ones, eh? You miss the first one, you get these. And we'll go to the next boat. Oh, I saw it too, that was a good one. Dang it. Oh, that hurts. Just eat it. He did. Oh, why? I get 2 shots out of me. That's us. Alrighty, let's get out of here. We're good.
Pull that big one out, show the camera, that absolute joy. That's when you started fast.
Just didn't seem like I could find a decent resident in 3 days.
That's funny, isn't it? I saw you at the end when you were in, I think.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable experience. I wish I could have done it again, but I'm off to that.
You need 2.58 kegs to win your 3rd Australian Open, mate. You reckon you got it? Bring some fish up. He always underestimates on the estimator. Feels like over 3 kilos. Let's see if he wins it for the 3rd time, the Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. Boom, 3.655 kilos. 3rd time winner, Jamie McEwen. We present your 2025 Daiwa BREAM Australian Open champion, Jamie McEwen.
Alrighty, well that's a wrap for day 3 of the BREAM Open. Just washed the boat up, getting ready to go home. It was another real grind of a day for me. I just haven't been on it this whole tournament. Changed it up a little bit today. The weather changed. What I thought might have been good with that weather change just didn't pan out. It was way too hard to fish. And then just scrambled for the rest of the day. So turns out some of the stuff I was fishing east probably had been fished before I got there each day, which I think hurt a little, but that's no excuse. I still just wasn't on it. I didn't feel like I was going to catch those fish. Jamie McEwen ended up taking it out. I think that's his 3rd time, so he's becoming a real gun on the harbour. Just grinds it out each day, solid bags, and ended up taking it out again this year. Just doesn't overthink things, I think, like I probably did this week. So I don't know where I ended up, maybe 14th. I think I dropped a couple of places for the day. Small bag, 2.4 kilos. It just doesn't cut it in Sydney Harbour ever, essentially. Doesn't matter how hard it is. You want to be catching 3 kilos a day. So it is what it is. I'll be back next year for another crack for sure. It's still one of my favourite tournaments of the calendar. 3 days by yourself, you and the fish, midweek on a ripping venue like Sydney Harbour. It's definitely hard to beat. A good showing by one of the Victorians too, Mario Vukic. Hopefully we can get a few more Victorians to come up for the next tournament as well. It's a bit daunting, Sydney Harbour, but it's really not that hard of a place to figure out. Says me who sucked for the week, but that's all right. But yeah, definitely going to be back next year and hopefully bigger and better.